New Metal Gear Solid game news! Even if it's only a board game! Can't wait! Ba, 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 ba. Of course! It has been cancelled. Now, today's video was initially, ironically, going to be about this, the Metal Gear Solid Risk board game, which already exists. But, this news just dropped on the board game that was supposed to be like a standalone, not a separate thing, like it's not based on another franchise like Risk is. And it was probably greenlit as a result of the Dark Souls one, the Fallout one, Resident Evil one that was super expensive apparently. Obviously recently Angry Joe has got his Street Fighter one off the ground. That looks pretty sweet. It was supposed to be $150-ish, which is expensive for a board game, but it was the complete thing. You got everything, apart from a pre-order bonus, which was the Kasaka, Height D, and the tank, Raven's tank, was extra miniatures you got with the pre-order. And it was developed by IDW, who famously made the comics, drawn by Ashley Wood, vid coming soon. And it was a 4-player co-op experience that was supposed to come out in September 2020. Then it was delayed till December 2020. Then radio silence. And as of yesterday, it has been cancelled. So here it is in the wild. This is from BoardGameGeek.com. The Metal Gear Solid board game is a fully cooperative miniatures board game following the events of the first Metal Gear. You play as Snake, Meryl, Otacon and Grey Fox with a unique set of skills to avoid detection across multiple campaign scenarios. Featuring a highly dynamic AI system. Now that says to me like an app support, possibly. And sandbox gameplay, missions can be completed in multiple ways and it plays out differently every time. And this thing is like fully armed and operational. Like look at the detail on these miniatures, they're fucking awesome. So this is from Gen Con 2019. Now Gen Con is like big on the miniatures announcements. For those who don't know, I only heard of it through playing the X-Wing miniatures game, but this is fully armed and operational, and looks like the kind of aesthetic on the board from the first game, those kind of like blues and silvers and greys, and there's a whole squad of them playing. Like, it looks awesome. Snake here, it looks fucking sweet. But it has lost its publisher, which was IDW. Yeah, look, it looks fully ready to roll. And there is a statement from Emerson Matsushi. I'm so sorry for pronouncing your name undoubtedly wrong. So obviously this was supposed to come out in September last year, then December, and apparently the decision was made in December not to continue with the project. He's been pursuing options to keep it going. He's offered capital from his own company to fulfill the last leg of the project, which says to me like it was just shy of being made, mass-produced, even offering to buy out IDW's interest along with purchasing all of the assets. Unfortunately couldn't get any traction. The rights were finally given back to me a few weeks ago. I've reached out for a friend and expert in licensing that has connections with Konami. So I don't know where the lack of communication is, like where this kind of broke down. I don't see why IDW wouldn't want to publish this. I'm not too familiar with them producing any board games in the past, but this is obviously a property they still have hold of. They haven't produced any Metal Gear stuff in a long time, but yeah, it's strange. So we're working on keeping the project alive and exploring possible options. There are no guarantees, but Emerson is still optimistic that he will get it to market. And it doesn't seem to be too much bad blood, because he says he would like to thank the team at IDW, an incredible experience and talented folks who are working there, and it's an honour to be given the opportunity to work on a beloved IP. He also ends this with "Now go, Let the legend come back to life from Metal Gear Solid 5, which nice touch. I like that. But yeah, this is a shame. This is a real shame. Just the curse of this franchise at the moment. Stuff just being half-arsed, or the pachinko machine. Like, they rebuilt Metal Gear Solid 3, but they did it for a fucking pachinko machine. Why? That fucks me right off. So it's just beyond me why this isn't going anywhere. I mean, the success of the other ones, the previously mentioned board games, seems to be doing really well, and people are really down with them. But hell, this franchise is just in such a weird spot, man, and it sucks as a fan to just see all these really good ideas drift away. What do you guys think? Would you actually want to see this released? Or do you think it should just... Either way, let me know on Twitter or here or wherever. If you liked it, give it a like. If you disliked it, give it a dislike. And if you double like, please subscribe. Still more Metal Gear stuff to come. And I'll see you in the next one. Teddy Bay!